Oh boy, okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. I was looking for this old Polaroid that we had. The Spectra one, I think it's called. It's from the 80s and it like popped up like this and we don't have it anymore, so I have to buy one off eBay, but that's okay. In my hunt for this, I ended up finding a ton of old memories and books and things that I made as a child. Most of it's kindergarten and yearbooks, but still, be nice to go down memory lane for a little bit. I think I'm gonna start with the youngest and kind of work my way up, so kindergarten. Alright. So here is my alphabet book. Oh dear. Nothing exciting, not gonna lie. It's just generic. A, B, C is for whatever. So, we made this on this like computer game thing program. It was called PixArt, and we would have this day during the week where we would just, I think this was our art class. Instead of having art, we just went to the computer lab and played on PixArt, and then eventually I got so obsessed with it that I had to have it at my own home. That was a trip. But that's not that exciting. So, the People's Letter Book, which is hard to explain, I guess. We had these little inflatable people thing. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. They were inflatable people-looking things, and they had letters assigned to them, I guess. Here, there's like all of them. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if it's even worth it. Oh well. So, started off with like, you know, generic A, B, but here I am. I'm right there. Me with my, I don't know why I have a cross on my head, but that's okay. That's fine. This was a Catholic school, but I still don't know why I decided that was a good idea. That's okay. And then let's see. Oh, here's my best friend Adam. I'll get more into him later. Oh, also my best friend Amelia. I can't forget about her. So, she's also there. And she's with Adam, actually. Right there. Let's see if I can find myself again, because I know that there's a couple gems in here. This kid didn't show up to class, so they just cut out his picture, like took his picture and cut it out and pasted it into here twice. So the kid that's actually sitting next to me, I had a huge crush on him. And I guess I haven't seen him since kindergarten. How long ago was that? I don't want to do the math. Probably like 13 years ago. That's a lot of years. Anyways, oh dear. So, I was working at Kroger last summer, and he had come to this Kroger because it was where I used to live, and he is now like, or was, like the head of the football team or whatever you call that, and like super popular and like super, he had a really good glow up, let's just say that. And I totally embarrassed myself in front of everyone there. My coworker, he went to school with him, and Joey, his name's Joey. He went to school with Joey, and he's like, oh hey Jamie, that's Joey, you were asking about him the other day. And I was like, you're kidding. He's like, no, that's him. And I'm like, oh my god, and I just start screaming. I'm just like, hi Joey, do you remember me? I was in kindergarten with you, and oh my god, I haven't seen you forever, oh my god, it's so nice to see you, hi! My face went bright red. His reaction was,
oh yeah, how are you doing?
And I'm like, I looked over at my coworkers, I'm like, can I leave, please? I don't want to be here now. And then he happened to go through my line. I was a bagger, and that was a trip. He came up to me, and I'm like, my face is down into the bags. I'm focusing on what I am doing right here, right now. I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at his father. I am looking at my job. I'm looking at my job. And he starts to make like small talk with me. He's like,
how have you been doing?
And I'm like, good. How about you? And he's like,
oh, that's good. I'm doing good.
I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. And he kind of got the hint that I was like having an internal struggle with myself. So he kind of left me be, and he was like,
well, it was nice to see you.
When he left, and I was like, yeah, you too. And then I looked over at my cashier. His name was Eddie, and he was like,
you are bright red.
And I'm like, yeah. He's like,
are you sure you don't like this kid anymore?
I'm like, I haven't seen him in 13 years. I don't know. But the thing is I have a boyfriend, and I've had a boyfriend for 5 years, and it's the same boyfriend, and it was the same boyfriend at that time too. So I didn't think I had a chance with this guy. I didn't think about even going after this guy. But I guess my kindergarten feelings branched off into my junior year feelings. That's fun, I guess. So, let's kind of move on from that. We had this bear, this giant bear, and his name was KC, and I feel like it stood for something, but I can't remember right now. We made this book called The Very Busy Bear, and mine was the first drawing because I was the best. Just saying. That's why I'm going to school for art. Thank you. It says, Jamie B said, "Hello, KB, do you want to go to a hotel and stay the night with me?" I think that's what it said. It's good enough. And he said,
No, I'm doing kindergarten things.
"What does that mean?" I never understood that, but I always thought,
Oh, that's cute. You know, I'm a kindergartner and he's doing kindergarten things.
but what does that mean? Is he learning the alphabet? How long do you learn the alphabet until you actually understand what it's like? This bear has been here for years. I wouldn't be surprised if it was still there. I don't feel like going through the rest of it because it's not me. So, let's move on. 100-day celebration. Every kindergarten has this, and I'm pretty sure up until 5th grade, everybody has this celebration day. So, here we are. That was my class. I don't know if... Yeah, it's working. And we all had to bring in 100 things. So, the kid that I liked, Joey, he brought in 100 animals. He wanted to be a zoologist. I don't know if that's still a thing. But I thought that was really cool that he liked animals and his name was Joey because a baby kangaroo is a Joey. Most people know that. One girl brought in 100 Oreos, and then Adam brought in 100 pennies, and it was the most valuable one, I guess, but that was only $1, and after you see what I brought, you're gonna think,
Oh no, that was probably the most valuable because that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money you must have spent on that.
100 McDonald's toys. So this is probably the only thing of 100 that we had because I was so obsessed with going to eat at these stupid restaurants. Except I don't even remember going to McDonald's that much. I only remember going to Burger King because they had the really cool playground. They had a playground. I go to the arts college at this place. I go to a college. The stairway smells like that Burger King like playground set. And every time I go in there, I'm like, dang, this is like my childhood. And I sit there and I'm not gonna lie, I probably sniff that place more than I sniff any other place because memories, you know? Just it feels so nice to be able to revisit those memories. Let's move on, shall we, to my me book. This is chock full of great things. Like this. This is what started my career as an artist. I drew myself. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, most people draw themselves in the kindergarten. This had a stamp on it. It said homework. So this is something I had to do. I couldn't get out of this one. So my name is Jamie. Why did my parents choose my name? Because they liked it. Okay. They actually both used to watch a show called Mad About You, and that's where they got Jamie from there. They got the name Jamie from the show. We're good now. I answered like 2 questions at once, but that's okay. Nicknames. I remember this specifically because my mom was writing these down, and I was like, I remember this one specifically because my mom was writing these down, and I'm like,
Mommy, nobody calls me that. Why are you putting that down?
and she was like,
Well, because I don't want you to seem lame.
basically. She said that in the nicest way she could to a kindergartner. But that's okay. 2 of these are fake, and 1 of them is real. The one that's real hasn't been brought up for a very long time. I forgot about it until I opened this book. Jame by my friend Madison. Jame by Jordan, my sister. Those are fake, if you can't tell. And then, the one that I haven't heard in years. Funny Bunny. My mom and dad called me Funny Bunny for so long, and I don't know when it stopped. I don't remember the last time they called me that, but it's just so nostalgic now. Like, I don't know if I want them to call me that anymore, but it's just like, wow, that used to be my name. Do you like your name? Why or why not? Yes. Because all of the people in my family have J names. That's what I put. So, my dad's name was Joel, my mom's name was Jeanette, my sister's name was Jordan, my name is Jamie. The great thing about that is, I decided I'm going to continue that tradition and nobody's gonna stop me. I had that thought in, like, 1st grade. And I was like, nobody's gonna stop me from having all J's in my family. Well, 1st grade to, like, what, 6th, 7th? That's like 5 or so years. It's not that long. So 6th grade comes around, and there's this boy in my math class, and his name is Jacob Franz, and I'm like, oh dang, his last name sounds like France, I like him. It took Jacob 2 years to realize that he wanted to date me too. In 6th grade, I was going to ask him out, and that day, he was like,
Oh, hey, did you hear?
and I was like,
What?
he was like,
Oh, I have a girlfriend now.
I was like, are you... Okay, so I had to wait another year when he broke up with her, and then he dated my best friend, and I was like, ah! Actually, the Friday before he said that he wanted to date me, I asked him.
Do you think we'd ever date?
He said no, because I was his only friend. And I was like, okay! This is off track. This is not what this video is about. So when I started kindergarten, I weighed 43 pounds. I wish I weighed 43 pounds. Okay, maybe not that little. So I don't know if you can see my hand here. It's really faint. But then if you put my other hand on top of it, it just completely covers it. You can't see anything anymore. I had such tiny hands. I was so small. Oh, it's so cute. We read Flat Stanley in kindergarten, and then we made ourselves into a flat self. So you had a paper, and then you colored your face and stuff on it. Obviously, mine was Flat Jamie, and I sent it to my Uncle Mike because he lives out in California, and I'm like,
That would be super cool if my Jamie got to go across the country.
and so I'm pretty sure mine went the furthest. I don't know if that's true or not, but I want to think it is. Because that means I'm a winner. So, we flew her out to where my uncle lives, and this is him with my Flat Jamie, and I don't want to be mean, but I don't know who that is. I don't know who's standing next to him. And I feel really bad about that. What he said was, Jamie, thank you for sending me Flat Jamie. It reminded me of how much I miss you and your sister, and how much I'm looking forward to seeing you and Jordan when I come into Ohio for Thanksgiving. Flat Jamie will be on her way to Hawaii. I hope you get other journal sheets that are even better than this one. Uncle Mike, nothing can be better than you. So he sent her to Hawaii, and I got this cool ribbon from it. I don't know what that says. I feel like somewhere... Oh, it was Merry Christmas. It means Merry Christmas. I got to send this around Christmas time. Nope, 11/15/04. 04. Oh boy! So then she went off to Texas to some guy named Alex. I don't know Alex, but I must have impacted his life somehow. Spring in Houston, Texas. Home of NASA. We live pretty close to the NASA Space Center. It was sunny, hot, and very humid. Made it very clear it was very humid. And then she went to North Carolina and Wilmington. There we go. And March 18th, 2005, she was out there. This is crazy how people know each other and can connect throughout the entire United States. And this was her in North Carolina. I think that's pretty cool. So the rest of this is mostly just pictures, like my graduation from preschool. It's not anything super exciting. Kindergarten roundup. I think that's where they just kind of showed us what kindergarten was like. I'm not 100% certain on that. My VIPs. It was my Aunt Shar, my cousin, my sister, my mom. There's not much else. Oh, there's my kindergarten teacher sniffing my dog, and then everybody else hugging my dog. Aw, my mom is the very best. I love you, mommy. But I wanted to be that when I was a child. Not anymore. And, I mean, it'd be cool to have a restaurant, I guess, but I'd rather teach art. I sent a letter to President Bush, and he sent me a letter back, and I don't know if I have it. But that's okay. And then this girl Lisa wrote a book about me, which I'm getting to next. Jamie Saves the Day. Here's me and Lisa. This 8th grader, I think she would have... I want to say 8th grade. I also want to say like a senior in high school. I really don't know. We got together and we had to make a story about me. So I said what I would want to do, and she was like, okay, I'll write this down. So I woke up and went to the kitchen to greet my mom, and I said hi, and then she said, well, hi, it's a very nice day. And then my dad also said that. And I said, yeah, and then I poured a bowl of cereal. And that was my morning, everybody. I had a bowl of Fruit Loops because apparently I was obsessed with Fruit Loops. I remember being obsessed with Trix. I actually lost 2 teeth to Trix. Whoa, whoa, I skipped so much. No, I didn't. Oh dear. He kissed Jamie on the cheek and left. Jamie walked over to her sister Jordan, who was watching TV. And apparently we had an Xbox. I didn't get an Xbox until 8th grade? No. Yes, 8th grade year. I didn't get an Xbox until 8th grade year. I went outside, I saw a thing on a tree, it was like a crystal ball, and it looked like Jasmine was on the inside. I was obsessed with Aladdin. I think it's because my dad's favorite Disney movie is Aladdin. There's Raja, there's the genie, and then the genie turned into a strange glass of green goo. I don't remember that, but that's okay. And then there's Jasmine and this ball thing. This pretty much just... how did I save the day with gum? I saved the day! And then at the end I said, wow, what an adventure! So, I think I'm going to end this video here because that was all my kindergarten. Oh wait, no, there isn't. No, I have 2 more things! There's me being like crazy wild child that I was, and then my friend Adam. I went to his house like every Saturday to watch Power Rangers. This one day he was eating pretzels and like him and his brother decided to play a prank on me and tell me that they were eating poop, and I believed them, and they chased me around the house trying to spit it at me even though they weren't going to. But then his older sister, I think her name was Nikki, yeah, she told me like, no, it's just pretzels, calm down, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, okay. And that was all I remember. That's like the one day that I specifically remember. Oh, and then that's us at the Burger King I was talking about. I don't even know if that's gonna focus. It's probably not. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. I have never done an outro. I've never done an intro. This is my first vlog? Is this a vlog? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I think I'm gonna do a Shane Dawson, kiss my hand and cover the camera because I like that idea. So, bye.